I'm Lili. I'm from the Street Night community. The verse I'm sharing with you today is Psalm 9:18. But God will never forget the needy. The hope of the afflicted will never perish. So there are kind of two parts to this verse. First part being, but God will never forget the needy. So God is an all-knowing, faithful God, and he never forgets his promises. He knows us so intimately and personally, and he knows what we need. And what we need, what we think we need, is not always what we might actually need at the time. And it can be so hard to remember in times of trouble that God does have a plan for us. But yeah, he does have a plan for us, and he has a plan for each and every one of us. And he will not forget us, and he gives us everything we need to go through to complete this plan that he has for us. He is with us in all our troubles, always walking beside us and guiding us. He will never forget the needy. And the second part of this verse, the hope of the afflicted will never perish. And it's kind of like crazy to think that in this world today, in this crazy, ever-changing world today, that we can have a hope that never perishes, that never dies. But it is through Jesus Christ dying on the cross for us that we are able to have a hope that never perishes, an eternal hope in an eternal God. And is a hope that we can have despite our circumstances. It is a hope that we can have even while being afflicted. And earlier in the passage, it also says that God is a stronghold in times of trouble. We can rely on him. We can have hope in him in times of trouble. Hope that never perishes. It's just like so crazy the more you think about it, like, wow. And I just pray that this week you would be able to rest in God's promise that he will never forget the needy. He is always there for us. And I pray that you would remember that Jesus died on the cross for us, for you and me, giving us an eternal hope, a hope that will never die, that will never perish. I pray that you would find joy and peace in remembering those two things this week.